Welcome along to the Portland Live Sessions. I'm Dylan C, and this is a feature we do for Base FM with thanks to NZ On Air Music. Now, we have done 10 of these so far, 2 more to do, and today I have 2 guests, Julia Deans and Anna Coddington. Welcome along to Portland Live Sessions.
Thank you.
Kia ora.
Now, what I always like to do is get our guests to introduce themselves and tell us who you are, where you're from, and what you do. Anna, I'll start with you.
Kia ora tātou, ko Anna Coddington tōku ingoa. I am a musician, songwriter, singer, guitarist, whatevs, and I grew up in Raglan, and now I live here in Auckland.
And you, Julia?
I am Julia Deans, and I grew up in Christchurch, and I come to you via Wellington, Melbourne, now Auckland, yay! Also musician, singer, songwriter. Yeah, blah, 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 blah.
Now, when I look at the careers of both of you, they run in parallel in a way. Some of the examples of the things that you've kind of shared, both came through Rock Quest as finalists. You've both been Silver Scroll finalists. You have worked together on various projects. Anna, you've released 3 solo albums. Julia, you've just released your second.
I'm catching up.
You released a lot more with your band, though. I only managed 1 EP with my band, so.
And even most recently, throughout this month, May 2018, you've both been involved in Musicians Mentoring in Schools program. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Yep. So I guess it's no stretch of the imagination that you both ended up working together in some capacity. So tell me about how you first came together to work on something.
Well, how do we... I feel like it took us longer to meet than it probably should have or would have had Julia not lived in Melbourne for so long, right? But then, because I was living with Anika, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And you stayed on our couch. And that's when we met, I think.
Yeah, it's all a bit hazy, to be honest.
But I think when we became firm friends was when we did that tour together. Remember that like double solo
That's right, yeah.
tour? Because you'd put out your album and I'd just put out my second album.
Yep, and we played about 20 dates all around the country.
Yeah, it was a ridiculously long tour, but
it was great.
But it was great. It was so fun, and I loved it, and I wanted to be your friend forever after the first few shows, because it was amazing to me to do that tour and find someone with the same work ethic that I had. That's what struck me about you. I don't know if you noticed it as well, but it was like someone else who at the end of the night wanted to pack everything down, count all the money, do all the paperwork, sort it all out, like real nerd style.
And then get drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know, do the mahi first and then get drunk.
And Julia, you've just released your second solo album. So obviously that's been a work in progress and something you've had, working on for quite a while. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
So obviously the next step for you is to get it out there for people to hear it, and I imagine you're going to be hitting the road and performing these songs live.
Yeah, I'm just about to head off this weekend with Marlon Williams for his nationwide tour, which I'm very excited about / crapping my pants. It's been a while since I've done a solid run of shows, so I'm really excited because it's kind of my favourite part of the job, is actually going and playing night after night after night. And then later on in the year, going to, we're working at the moment on putting a tour together for a full band, which will also include, funnily enough, Anna Coddington and Tali. Yeah!
And the album's amazing, and everyone should go and buy Julia's album, 'cause it's very, very good.
Thank you. I'll pay you later.
Oh, and sorry, I forgot to say that Clicks has a new single coming out this Friday as well. So you can edit that back in, so that give that a little plug as well. Thanks.
And I also see that in June you're performing at Grand Central as a part of a fundraiser. So tell me about that. I see Anika's also on the lineup along.
Yeah. So that's something I've organised for my son's kōhangareo, Reti Mana kōhangareo, which is based up at Richmond Road School in Ponsonby. And it's an amazing place, amazing early childhood education centre. The kaiako, the teachers are really great. But like all kind of education places, they always need more funding to do various things, and one thing they really want to do is rebuild the outside area. So I've organised this event. It's a concert. Myself, Julia and Anika will all do a set. Dick Johnson's going to DJ, roping the boyfriend in, and there's going to be some cabaret performances, and a silent auction is a really big part of it as well. We've got some amazing people are just so generous. I couldn't believe it, actually. Almost everyone I asked was like, yeah, sure, I'll send you something. So we've got stuff from Trilogy, Bodunga, Pipima, all kinds of amazing things.
Yeah, nice one. Now, we're fortunate enough to have you both performing a song which, up until this point, has only been performed live once, and I guess only exists in the memories of those people that were in the room at the time. And the song itself is inspired by a novel written by Natalia Shepherd, aka Tali, The Little White House. So tell me about the process of coming together to write a song around this novel.
Well, Tali asked us if we would be interested at all in writing a song for her book launch, and we loved the idea of the challenge, and so we
were originally going to try and do one each or something, weren't we?
Yeah, but the idea of our powers combined seemed like way more exciting, and
yeah.
Had you written together before or only performed?
We hadn't, and
No.
we haven't again since, even though we talked about doing it. Always busy. So, but it was great. It was really easy, wasn't it?
yeah, it was
the song
surprisingly
came out.
so. I think it helped too that the book's such a delightful read. It really
Great language, really, yeah.
Adjectives escape me.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not a writer of books.
And my memory of hearing that song performed at the book launch, I could almost distinguish your individual, unique songwriting going into the song. There's moments where I go, that sounds very Anna, and likewise moments where it sounds very kind of Julia. So
Awesome.
is that, obviously that's just kind of the way it kind of rolled?
I think you're onto something there, because I think what happened from memory was we both came in with a little fraction of an idea each, and my idea basically became the verses and Julia's became the chorus. So you're probably right.
Yeah, awesome. Well, you're going to get the opportunity to hear it very soon. This is one of the great things about having you here is that we get to record it, and other people that weren't at the book launch get to hear the song. So, what is the title of the song? Has it got a title?
I think we called it the White House or the Little White House.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's saved in
we
my
had to
phone
save it
as.
as something. So that's
Anna Coddington and Julia Deans, thank you for appearing at the Portland Live Sessions. We're going to be hearing your first songwriter collaboration, The Little White House. So make some noise for Anna and Julia.
Thank you. You